Alright, I got 32 minutes left on this camera because of the memory. I got the 1080 HD going, so that takes up a lot of memory. But I do it for you, the viewer, so you can enjoy the videos. Alright, let's get this party started. Take the back way home if I can. Alrighty. So where was I? In the last video, I was griping about stupid people and motorcycle safety. In this video, I will pontificate. No, let's just talk about stuff that's in the news. On this day, the 27th, I think, of March, something like that. I was down at Dick's Sporting Goods a while back, and I discovered, much to my chagrin, that they had no ammo. Then I went to Walmart, discovered there again, no ammo. No ammo at all except for 12 gauge shotgun shells. They had no 22, no 45, no 9. It was kind of disturbing. So I went on the interwebs, because in talking to my colleagues, a couple of friends of mine at work, they were saying that the government has been ordering up all the ammo, and so that's why there's no ammo. So I went to Fox News and I typed in ammunition shortage, and apparently the U.S. government has placed an order for 1.6 billion with a B rounds of ammunition in all calibers, and much of it in hollow point, including apparently the Social Security Administration has something like 250,000 rounds of ammunition coming to them. And I'm thinking, why is it that the Social Security people need to have ammunition? I didn't realize that they carried guns at the Social Security Administration. Are there old people in there with machine guns shooting at people? I mean, really, what the heck? So that was disturbing. I don't know what the deal is with that. It could be that, you know, because of the gun control thing, they know they can't control guns, right? Because it's not constitutionally acceptable. And, you know, it's a third rail kind of issue. You won't get voted for if you're against guns, right? So maybe they are buying all the ammunition in a backwards kind of gun control measure. I don't know. It's weird. So there's that. That's an issue. Causes some concern. Then I went on CNN, because, you know, if you're going to get the right-wing extreme news about something, then you want to get the left wing. I think CNN is not exactly extremist, not as much as MSNBC is, you know, but that's a more left-wing kind of news channel. So I went on there to see what they have to say about the ammunition shortage, and they said that it was because ever since Sandy Hook in Connecticut, people are going down to the gun stores in droves and buying ammunition. They had all these interviews with people who work at gun stores saying, yeah, the moment the pallet comes in, it's picked clean. And one guy's like, I'm the only guy in the office right now, and there are 9 people here, and I can't talk, kind of thing. So CNN says it's because people are buying up all the ammo, and Fox News says it's because the government is buying up all the ammo. And the truth is probably somewhere in between. And of course, if you go to the gun forums, I'm sure they're probably saying something like it's the 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 government conspiracy, alien, Obama apocalypse, zombie fest 2013, and that's why there are no bullets. I'm sure there's some kind of crazy. Oh, careful now, Mike. I knew that was going to go red on me. So, that was an issue of some concern for me. And what else is an issue that's been dogging me? This whole gay rights thing. The Supreme Court is now considering the gay marriage issue. There was a poll in the newspaper asking whether or not you were in favor of gay marriage or not. And so, being North Carolina, many people are saying, no, I'm not in favor, gay is wrong, the Bible says this and God says that, and other people saying, screw your Bible and screw your God and blah, blah, blah. And there was one person that I really liked on there who said what I basically think is this whole gay marriage thing, the one that's being considered in the Supreme Court, as far as I understand, is that measure, the Defense of Marriage Act. I think it was in California, and so that's the one that's being considered. So the Defense of Marriage Act is basically a representation of what the conservatives or the Republicans have been doing to, they would say, protect marriage, and to basically say who can get married and who can't. If you're straight, you can get married. If you're gay, sorry. And so here's my take, and the lady that I read had the same take. This is on Facebook. The poll is a newspaper poll on Facebook. The lady says, look, I thought the Republicans are supposed to be the party of small, unintrusive government. So why is it that they're legislating morality? Isn't morality supposed to be something that your parents teach you and your church teaches you? Why is the government legislating from a religious perspective? Because it's a religious morality thing. I thought the government was trying to make the government smaller and making fewer laws, and instead they're trying to make more laws. And it's not just this issue, it's other issues as well. Like the marijuana statute. The marijuana issue is another one. These are morality-based kinds of issues, and I really don't understand why the government is getting involved in that kind of stuff. If you want to smoke marijuana, go ahead. Why is the government stopping you? It's your own body. I mean, a Republican should be totally for marijuana usage, because think of all the money that we're wasting on prison systems because of the marijuana issue. It's ridiculous. I mean, if you're against helmet laws because of a Republican standpoint, helmet laws are stupid, because you should be able to decide for yourself what's safe and what's not safe. You're only hurting yourself if you get in an accident. Well, the same logic applies to marijuana and pretty much any other drug, if you think about it. It's, you own your own body. So if you want to mess it up with marijuana or cocaine or heroin, I mean, I'm just thinking from the logical standpoint. I'm not saying that I'm in favor of cocaine. What I'm saying is, if you think the government should not stop you from hurting yourself in the areas of helmet laws and seatbelt laws, then logically you should be against the government saying that drugs are illegal too. If you're logical about it, which is my view on this. So again, I don't think the government should be telling us who can get married and who can't. I think that's a religious issue, and the legal ramifications of it they should be separate from the religious issue. Like, you get married at a church, and then you go to the government and you say, look, I got married, here's the thing from the church, now I want the legal protections so that nobody can sue me and take all my stuff, kind of thing. And it shouldn't matter if you're 2 women or 2 men. This truck was on my ass and it pissed me off. I hate when people do that to you. They ride your butt. So anyway, what do you think of that? Do you think it's the Republicans are being hypocritical in their stance? They say, we want smaller government, we want government to stop telling us what to do. Oh, except for a woman's right to have an abortion, or gay people's right to get married. In those areas, screw you, we want more government, not less. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Sigh. It's a beautiful day. It's a very beautiful day. So just in case you're thinking, oh my God, Mike must be some kind of major Democrat. I'm kind of more of a libertarian siding kind of guy. Not totally. I'm very independent in that regard. So when it comes to the government telling you what you can and cannot do to yourself, I'm against that. When the government's telling you who you can marry and who you can't, I'm against that. And if you say, well, if you allow gays to get married, next thing you know, people are going to be marrying cows, I mean, that's just stupid. I'm sorry, it's just stupid. You know why it's stupid? Because in order for the gay marriage issue to even get any play, you had to have gay people. And you had to have a lot of gay people making a lot of noise just to get this thing going. And there have been a lot of gay people for a long time. Now, how many people are out there right now who want to marry cows and goats or a piece of rubber? How many? Not many. So that issue is never going to fly. Nobody's ever going to make an amendment to the Constitution saying, from now on you can marry a tree. That's just stupid. Those people aren't out there. I'm sure you get, you can find some. There's a show, there's a lady in love with the Berlin Wall, but that's one lady. At the most you're going to get 10 who are in love with the Berlin Wall that want to marry it, and they don't have a good enough lobbying group. Or pedophiles. Oh, we should be able to marry a 2-year-old. Really? Anyway. Now I'm griping again. See, I don't know, I'm turning into a gripester. Gripe. You damn kids! And your hippity hop! Such a gorgeous day. I'm wondering about my handlebars right now. I'm wiggling them and they're wiggly. And they shouldn't be wiggly. I tightened them once, and that took a whole lot of doing. So I might have someone else tighten them. I might bring this bike in and get it looked at again. Say, hey, when you were doing the service last time, I think you neglected my handlebars, because they're just making a whole lot of wigglies. It's kind of cold out today, but the leather has kept me warm. I'm a happy guy for that one. Alright, folks. This is your friendly neighborhood motorcycle rider, Mike Cayley 7, coming to you from beautiful Raleigh, sort of, North Carolina. Wishing you and yours a very happy and safe spring, and may all your days be awesome. And I will talk to you all later.